Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this is Lisa Melin.
Well, getting prepared to march in here to the ring. We have Lisa Melin. She was a 2023 silver medalist in the Swedish National Championships. And despite her coming up short in the final bout there against her rival, who she already had defeated twice, Lisa Larsson, despite her losing that fight by a close decision, promoter Patrick Thompson still said, I want Lisa Melin inside the Muay Thai For Life ring, and that is exactly what is happening here. In fact, Thompson said, I've got to have her for my show. And she trains with a very, very strong team at Impact, amongst others, Simon Ogola and, of course, Aaron, who we have in her corner right now. And she actually began her Muay Thai career by TKOing the former Swedish junior champion Daniella in her very first Muay Thai bout, so that definitely set the stage for great things.
And her opponent fighting out of the red corner, this is Daniella Eshagi.
And welcome back to the rising star and three-time Swedish kickboxing champion, Daniella Eshagi. She's also a 2021 World Junior Kickboxing Champion and a 2023 European Kickboxing Champion. And she has that star quality about her as well, that's for sure. Of course, she comes from a very strong family of fighters. Her brother, Leo Eshagi, also a very skilled fighter who actually competed at Muay Thai For Life too. That being said, though, for as impressive as Eshagi is with her kickboxing merits, she's actually 0-2 in Muay Thai. So sometimes, you know, you think that, oh, it's just, you're adding the elbows or something like that. But there are other aspects to it that definitely play into it. Last time we saw her here was against Lynn Darwish at Muay Thai For Life 5, where Eshagi, she did struggle a little bit, but she definitely, I mean, if we're going to go by her charisma and her energy here, she definitely seems to be on cloud 9 right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following Muay Thai For Life contest is presented by Go Well, your #1 health drink. It is scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds at a catch weight of 61 kilograms. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 59.8 kilograms with an impressive record of 7 wins and only 2 defeats. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, representing Impact Gym, this is Lisa Melin. And her opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 60.8 kilograms. Her kickboxing record, 25 wins and only 4 defeats. Fighting out of Gothenburg, Sweden, representing Gothenburg Muay Thai, the 2021, 2022, 2023 Swedish Kickboxing Champion and 2023 European Kickboxing Champion, Daniella Eshagi. Your referee in charge of the action, Eric Diener.
How about those introductions from Barbecue Sam and Chris, or sorry, Chad Fishberg. And you know, they say the pen is mightier than the sword, and guess what? Lisa Melin is a great writer. I know that because she's on my writing staff at Maximum Sports. So she knows how to swing a pen, or in this case, a keyboard, perhaps. And as we can see, there's some very different stats Both very big numerical differences, both in terms of age and obviously the biggest one that perhaps stands out is height. And that is something that probably will be, the story of Eshagi's career going forward. She's going to be at a disadvantage when it comes to height and reach. And, it's about how you deal with it. So, Dave, what do you think? We saw her last time out. She did struggle a little bit against Lynn Darwish's reach. What do you think she needs to do heading in here?
I think you hit the nail on the head, and she is always going to have a height disadvantage, I'd say, because she's quite solid set. She's strong, a very strong physical physique. She's going to have to develop a style to deal with that range difference. Like a Mike Zambides back in the day, always short, stocky powerhouse, but he developed a style where he'd just come forward and be on top of you. If she sits back and allows Melin to use her reach advantage, then she's going to be in trouble. If she, however, chops the legs, slows her opponent down, deals with the shot and works a little bit on the counter, then she could be in for a treat.
Very wise words there from the one and only David Fensum. And great respect between these two. Lisa Melin always got a smile on her face. She doesn't have beef with anybody, which makes sense because she is a vegan, so...
Oh, someone's on fire tonight, isn't they?
Well, I actually did stand up 2 weeks ago, so I'm still feeling it.
Oh, good. Still got the joke book in your pocket.
Yep. So here we go. Impact Training Center against Gothenburg Muay Thai.
She's one tough go, Eshagi. She came over and fought in the UK recently, and very tough fight, but she's game to the last bell.
Yeah, I mean, keep an eye out for her powerful leg kicks and powerful overhand punches as well.
Right there, she needs to lock her hands. Otherwise, all of that is energy sapping activity there. With the clinch work, if you're shorter and stocky like that, you need to lock the body hard and fast. Ooh, lovely leg kick.
Yeah, nice lean back to the leg kick there for Eshagi for sure.
See how that was harder for Melin to deal with?
Yep.
But Eshagi pushed her way out of it. If she became a bit more comfortable being in tight in the clinch, that would really help her, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to play the cards you're dealt, right?
Exactly.
So, and they have such different styles. I mean, Melin she really does use her length. She, lots of teeps and.
But also, she carries her guard very high. So if Eshagi just pops the jab up there, look how high her hands are. There's a lot of body to hit there, a lot of leg to hit.
Yeah.
And also, when you're the shorter fighter, if you lock in the clinch, you can get under the arms and round the back nice and easily. Big score in Muay Thai again. But she likes to push her way out because obviously more naturally coming from a kickboxing background, Eshagi likes to be on the outside, banging. There she is.
Oh, nice little connection there for Eshagi. When speaking about this fight, she said, I know Lisa's tall and it's going to be a fun fight to watch. So far, those words are ringing very true.
Fast-paced opener.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the ladies are bringing it, that's for sure. I wouldn't expect anything less from either of these two. I mean, it took Chad Fishburne like 5 minutes to just rattle off all the credentials that Eshagi had, and the 2 losses in Melin's record. It's 1 to world bronze medalist Emilia Corvistu, and then of course to Lisa Lawson, who is the current reigning champion of 2023. So it's like those are not losses to hang your head in shame over.
True. Uses her forearms nicely there to take the range for the clinch work before the go.
So let's see if Melin can utilize more of that range. And see her, that big smile immediately turned into a frown.
Very nice stiff jab there.
Yeah, it almost seemed as if Melin was sort of baiting Eshagi, like, come on, hit me, and then opened up by herself.
It's hard when you carry your guard so high like that. You can't really flick the jab from up there. You have to bring it down to throw it out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You can't punch from your forehead. So I'm not a massive fan of holding your hands so high. I feel it looks very defensive. It looks like you're almost scared to get hit.
And Melin's corner are asking her to let go a little bit more, to add a little bit more power and pop to those shots.
Nice lock up there from Eshagi. In Muay Thai, again, you score from nullifying your opponent sometimes more than even the strikes you throw. If you're in the clinch and it's close 1-for-1 and then you lock your opponent up and they cannot strike you, then you are the stronger fighter.
Yeah, very true words. Oh, nice connection there from Eshagi with her right hand.
I'd love to see her work a left hook to the body straight off the back of that, though, while she's in tight. But she hits the overhand and then she'll back out again and not score again.
Yeah.
So then it's a single shot.
And then she's almost backing out into Melin's range.
Yeah, that's the danger with the height.
Nice check to the kick there from Eshagi. Yeah, both fighters kind of still sort of finding their range, finding their best weapons to be utilized here inside the ring. And Dave, what do you think is being said in the respective corners now?
Wow. I'd be very interested to hear those conversations, albeit in Swedish, obviously.
Yeah,
but
you perhaps need subtitles.
That's true. But no, I would love to actually know what advice they are giving, because they both have very specific problems to deal with. If I was in blue, I'd be saying keep it long. Just keep kicking from the outside, and when she comes in, lock her down and sit in the clinch with your forearms long like she's doing. And I'd love to see Eshagi lock the body and throw the taller girl. Look at that, and then she backs out. She lands a beautiful overhand right and then comes out. That's the kickboxing background, I think.
Yeah.
Whereas if you were in there, you land a beautiful overhand right. Where's the left hook to the body straight off the back of that? Especially against someone who's carrying their hands so high like that. The liver is open. So there, lock the body now. Lock the body and throw. Lock the body and throw. She can't elbow you from that close. But instead, Eshagi pulls out into her range, like you said before. And you risk getting hit.
Yeah, I would definitely like to see Melin utilize those long legs of hers.
Yeah, teep to the face. That was a beautiful body kick there from Melin.
Yeah, Eshagi didn't like that one.
Melin could have thrown the long knee as she walks in there. Yeah, she's looking for it. Look.
When I spoke to Melin, she did predict that a knee would end the fight.
Oi, there you go. Right on cue. Reddening into that left leg of Melin as Eshagi goes to work on it. Right on cue, she's heard. It's almost like they can hear us in there.
Yeah, right?
So there, a lot of that's wasted energy from Red. If Daniella just locked the body, it would be far less taxing.
Oh, that was a nice kick to the body there from Melin. She's starting to smile now as she finds a target.
There you go.
The corner asking for more elbows.
See, all this is tiring for Eshagi. She needs to lock her hands around the back. None of that's...
Yeah, it is very, very draining to have a taller fighter like that just lean on you, put all of her weight on you.
But there are ways to deal with it, and she's not doing them. That's the thing. So it's just going to be taxing. Look how tired she looks there.
Yeah.
It's hard work.
Oh yeah, you can definitely tell by the body language between these two. I mean, Melin looks pretty relaxed, almost like she's beginning round 2 instead of
Intently listening.
yeah. And so, what does the unofficial day defensive scorecard read as of right now?
Oh, I'm just enjoying this one. I got thrown under the bus on the last one, didn't I? Jeez.
Honestly, I think a lot of people were under that bus, though.
Yeah. I'm not, I don't change my view. I definitely think that went the wrong way last time. That's my opinion.
Crazy to think that Lisa Melin has only been competing since February of this year.
That's crazy.
Right? She's basically always been in camp.
Step back and right knee. Yep. Melin should take advantage, just walk forward, because Daniella Eshagi is not dealing with that clinch properly.
Yeah.
Sweeps there when they lift their leg up like that.
I would be interested to see Melin go high with the kicks as well, because she's landed a couple now to the body. She's kind of established a bit of a rhythm there.
There, she just did it. Right on cue again.
Call me Mystic Seb, because I predict these things.
Ooh, left hook from Eshagi there. Again, both her arms just flailing there. This is Melin's clinch all day long.
Yeah, you can even see in the clinch as it's happening the sort of cardio toll that it's taking on Eshagi.
Yeah. Doesn't have to, though.
And while I do sort of know that Melin is looking for that knee, I would like to see her punch her way into it a little bit more. Oh, I'm not sure if that was a shot or just balance that seemed to catch Eshagi there. But look at her hands hanging low. She does taking very deep breaths as Eshagi. Oh, eats a head kick, mostly with
Left
the foot,
knee.
but still.
Ooh. Lovely knees there from Melin.
Five seconds left. Who will put a stamp on this round? Oh.
So when you're watching, you've got to look at how long are they spending in the clinch, because for me in the clinch, it's all blue corner as far as scoring goes. And if most of the round is spent in the clinch, for me, that round has to go to blue. Whereas if on the outside, sometimes Eshagi's landing her shots nicely, and if they were spending more time doing that, then it would go that way. But for me, that was a big round to blue. There was a couple of big shots landing from Eshagi, but it was a couple of shots in the entire round. You can't win a round on one or two shots.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I do feel that in the clinch, it's all Lisa Melin,
Yes.
for sure. Landing effective knees and elbows.
Unanswered scores all the time. That's the big thing as well. Fifth and final.
All right, touch gloves. Here we go.
Surprises me that Eshagi's walking forward into the clinch. She wants to come in and punch from there, probably.
But she missed. I mean, Melin could almost just hold her hand out in front and sort of still not get hit. That was an effective strike that landed.
Melin could sweep. She's missed about 3 opportunities to sweep when they're in the clinch, and Eshagi lifts that leg up and across. She doesn't do it. She does it a bit too centrally. See if she does it again. That one. Look, sweep with the right leg underneath.
Yeah, that's a great point, Dave.
She would have been flat on her back. Again, that's maybe just inexperience. Oh, beautiful step-in knee there from Melin. That was lovely. And look at the control with the forearms. This is what I mean by control here. The clinch work is all blue. There, sweep with the right leg. Again, now sweep with the left leg. There's always a way underneath there. Eshagi working to the body.
Yeah, that was a nice body shot.
Ducking her head dangerously low, though, in the clinch.
And maybe, you know, sometimes fighters, they'll get a little stuck on what they want. And, you know, Melin did tell me that she wants to finish with a knee. So maybe that's sort of giving her a little bit of tunnel vision, not seeing the sweeps as they're presented.
Maybe. Good score, takes the back. Really good score again. Big round to blue here. I don't want to jinx it like last time. But eating big hands again as Eshagi goes in for the kill in these last few seconds.
Okay, 5 rounds in the books.
And look at the demeanor on both fighters. I think that does say a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, Eshagi seems very frustrated. Melin smiling. And she is a wine aficionado, so I think I know what she will potentially celebrate with tonight. Here's some of that action. Oh, just missed with that. That was almost like a Super Mario style uppercut there that Eshagi threw.
Eshagi spends too much time out of range, and then when she comes into range, like, this is not a good place for her to be. You need to get under the elbows. She needs to duck under one elbow, work around the side, arm over in the face, and knee the back and the body from one side. Then you're cutting off half of the weapons that Melin has. Yeah, hopefully she'll go away from this and work on a couple of those things in the clinch, because on the outside she's good. She throws her shots really nicely. That kickboxing background is apparent, but unfortunately some of it doesn't transfer through into Muay Thai unless you build in these other weapons. It's make it a lot more tiring for yourself than you have to.
Yeah. I mean, both the Eshagi, very, very young still. I mean, still probably sort of finding her style. And also, you know, just growing into her body, finding a way to use it. You're still developing a lot physically at that young age.
That's true. Looks like the judges' scorecards are in.
Let's hand it over to Chad Fishburne for the official results.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of Muay Thai for Life action, we go to the judges' scorecards. But before we do, a round of applause for these 2 athletes. Judge number 1 scores the bout 49-46 for the blue corner. Judge number 2 scores it 48-47 for the red corner. And our final judge scores it 49-46 for your winner by way of split decision, fighting out of the blue corner, Lisa Melin.
Split decision win there for Lisa Melin. I mean, it is soon Halloween, so there are some tricks and treats coming out of the judges, it seems.
Yeah, I think that should have been unanimous, but again, it went the right way in my view.